Caitlin, it is being called TikTok's favorite weight loss drug. You've probably seen the commercials for Ozempic as a diabetes medication, but since it's been approved under another name for weight loss, the demand is outpacing supply. That's resulted in a shortage of both of these medications, which means people who really need it to control their diabetes are having a hard time getting their hands on it. So what does it do? How does it work? Is it safe? And why is social media all over this?
A lot of celebrities are reportedly secretly using it to look their best. Elon Musk admitted he's been using it to lose weight.
Your girl is down to 209.8.
And hop on social media, it's everywhere. Incredible and impressive firsthand stories of people on the drug who have lost significant weight.
I just started kind of hearing about it on like TikTok and social media.
Victoria Kent went online, had a consultation with the doctor, and 2 months later, she is down 10 pounds.
So I take a shot once a week. I've been on it for about 2 months, and instantly I felt less hungry.
The drug is called Wegovy, approved last year for weight loss. It was first given the FDA nod under another name in 2017 as Ozempic. That was to treat type 2 diabetes. They are both the same drug known as a semaglutide. For diabetics, Ozempic works by controlling blood sugar levels. At higher doses with Wegovy, it suppresses your appetite and the weight comes off fast.
It's not necessarily a medication I would recommend to be red carpet ready.
Dr. Disha Narang is an endocrinologist with Northwestern Medicine Lake Forest Hospital and the director of obesity. She emphasizes obesity is a chronic condition that should be treated long-term, just like diabetes, high cholesterol, and high blood pressure. In fact, obesity, she says, can result in these very health issues, and treating it can lower your risk for these problems. That's why Wegovy is an important tool, but the popularity means the people who really need it can't get their hands on it.
There's been unprecedented demand for these medications, and I understand why, right? Like we are looking at over 2/3 of our society dealing with overweight status.
Right now, Wegovy is approved for people with a BMI of 27 with other health conditions or a BMI of 30 or above without what they call these other comorbidities. Health experts say Wegovy under medical supervision and a change of lifestyle can be a game changer, but there can be unpleasant side effects like diarrhea, nausea, vomiting, and in rare cases, pancreatitis. Studies show these semaglutide drugs can be used safely and effectively to treat patients. But here's the problem. Once you get off of it, the weight comes right back. So you have to continue taking it, and it's not cheap. Insurance doesn't always cover, and it could cost you upwards of $1,800 a month. That's where Lindsay Sabrinsky comes in. She's a family nurse practitioner who's lost 120 pounds with the last 30 using Wegovy. She understands the importance of weight loss for someone who is obese, but also believes modified drugs like these can serve a useful purpose for people who want to lose even a smaller amount of weight to stay healthy. She now offers a program at her med spa to help those people with the compounded generic version of Wegovy and diet and exercise and lifestyle change.
Nobody wants to be overweight. You don't feel good. It's taking something out of you. It's not healthy to be overweight. It is not healthy to be obese. So let's talk about what we can do to prevent long-term chronic illnesses.
Now, according to the NIH, almost 42% of Americans are considered obese. You can see why social media is driving this weight loss trend, but health experts say be realistic. There is no such thing as a magic bullet, and leave the medications for those who really need it. I think the important thing here is everybody we've talked to, health professionals, say obesity is not a choice.
Right.
It's not because you're lazy. It's not because you don't have willpower. It's a biochemical problem, and these drugs definitely play a role in that. And if it lowers your risk of diabetes, high blood pressure, and all those other issues, you know, we should treat it as we treat those issues as well.
Morbid obesity. And morbid obesity has to go through a doctor. So that's the big thing, is that you don't want to get these things, any type of diet drug, and take them without a doctor's supervision. It's tantamount to going to have weight loss surgery and not getting, you know, therapy before it. That's why. There's so much more that goes into morbid obesity. So I'm
what stuck
really
out to me was the part of as soon as you stop using it, all the weight comes back on, and probably faster. So it reminds me of all those fad diets that people try. And as soon as you stop, everything you just lost comes back and then some. So is it worth it at that point?
People who say that they have gotten off of it, they say they are ravenous afterwards, but those are people who probably aren't supposed to be using it. And if it's done in the right environment, it serves a great purpose. And obesity is a huge problem in our country. We have to address it.
Yeah, it's one thing to be an average Joe wanting to try it and needing help, but then it's another when a celebrity tries it just so they can fit into a dress for a special event.
Exactly.
Not a good example for people at all.